The images of the terror and the carnage have played over and over all day on social media and television screens. And yet they are no less horrifying. At the end of an otherwise peaceful Black Lives Matter march in Dallas, the police on the sidelines became targets of a mass shooter, a man who snuck up on officers as they performed crowd control. As bullet after bullet was fired, police officers tried to take cover. The 800 demonstrators ran for their lives.
I was walking, and the sniper just started shooting. Man, like all of the cops were getting shot, man. I just saw cops bending over, man. Like it had to be like 5 or 6 cops, like they was all getting shot down.
By the end of it all, 5 officers were dead, 7 were injured. None of the names have been officially released. Police pursued and cornered a suspect. After an hours-long standoff, police sent in a robot bearing an explosive that killed him. He was identified as Micah Johnson, a 25-year-old veteran of the U.S. Army Reserve who served in Afghanistan, as did at least one of the dead officers. Before he died, police say they spoke to him.
He said he was upset about the recent police shootings. The suspect said he was upset at white people. The suspect stated he wanted to kill white people, especially white officers.
With your understanding,
the U.S. president, long used to consoling his country after mass shootings, highlighted why this one is different.
We need to be supportive of those officers who do their job each and every day, protecting us and protecting our communities. Today is a wrenching reminder of the sacrifices that they make for us.
Today, people from all walks of life came together in the city's Thanksgiving Square for a moment of silence and a multi-faith prayer vigil.
It's just a disaster. I mean, there's just no words. I can't understand. I can only sympathize and feel bad for everyone, every party. There's just no, violence isn't the answer, and for some reason it's the only route that everyone's taking.
And it's important to show that we're in support of the law enforcement as general. Even though there's a few isolated cases.
Euless Waters also felt compelled to attend today's vigil. She was at last night's protest.
We marched together, we walked together, we were cooperative with the police. The police were very helpful.
At the vigil, the mayor of Dallas talked about work to be done.
I believe in dealing with this issue, we must step up our game and approach complicated issues in a different way. And race is complicated.
Organizers of last night's march came out today to condemn the shooting of police officers.
Never in our wildest dreams will we think that our efforts to save lives would take lives.
As Dallas grieves Paul, the police investigation continues into what the police chief calls a well-planned evil tragedy.